We're back.
My name's Jake McKenna, and to my left, this week and on the man on the panel who is most excited for Valentine's Day is my little brother Joey. How are you, boy?
Hype for Valentine's Day, and I've got a hack for everyone at home.
Very exciting indeed. And to my right, coming in at 6'1" as he does each and every week, is the baby brother of the pack who we call Junior Boy. Junior Boy, how are you?
I returned to eBay the other day, guys, and I found a hack on there as well.
Very exciting. The Mac hack, boys. The Mac hack. We're kicking things off with the Valentine's Day chat because it's Valentine's Day just around the corner.
Yo!
We're also discussing Metros Fremantle.
Home.
They're auctioning off some raw materials, and we're going to tell you all about it. I've also got to chat about a fancy new toothpaste I've been using during
You've
the week.
discovered it for the first time.
Junior Boy is discussing eBay, as you may venture to, and Joey is awarding this week's hero to an old man. Massive ep. Let's get into it. Boys.
Brother Mingles.
How are we all? Are we all well?
Feeling hyped. The big day is next Friday.
Let's go.
The
7
big
days out.
day we're all looking forward to. The biggest day of the calendar.
The V
The
Day.
little chocolate-shaped hearts. It's their day.
That's it, man.
But I've got a hack. Obviously, we're talking about Valentine's Day, February 14th, for those who aren't aware.
Count me in. I'll be there.
That I have a life hack that I'm about to
Divulge.
Yeah, to sprout onto the listeners. My life hack came when I was trying to book a table.
Yeah, okay.
And
What,
it's a
for
little,
Valentine's Day?
It's hard to book a table because obviously it's a great day to go out for dinner.
Yeah.
Also this year it's on a Friday.
Yep.
Hard day to get a table anyway.
Yeah, it really is.
But also on Valentine's Day,
Have we
because they got so many people coming through,
Yeah.
a lot of places do the set menu.
Yeah. Which is a
They're going to pick what you want. So you don't get to pick your food.
Yeah.
And also it's more expensive.
Yeah.
The worst of both worlds.
Yeah, it's the worst of both worlds.
Here's something that you don't like, and it costs a bucket load.
150 bucks.
Enjoy.
So my life hack is February 13th.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's right. Go out for dinner the day early.
is that what you're doing
Ooh.
this year?
Yes.
Then why didn't you come? Me and Riley are going to a gig on the 14th.
On the 14th.
Yeah, and you're not coming because you said you were busy.
Yeah? No, I just wasn't interested.
That's
this
a
guy.
that's a
Yeah, like
huge
that.
lie.
Must be.
No, that was before I came up with this genius plan.
Okay, there you
Before I
go.
cooked it up.
That's
What do we
smart.
think?
Yeah, like it's not as mind-boggling as I thought it was gonna be.
The eBay hack will definitely trump this.
Yeah, cool.
Come on, what do we think?
Like I understand
Go
the
on then.
concept. It's also like it's basic in nature. It's effective. It's absolutely effective.
effective.
You could, if you wanted to get all like the Christmas celebrations out of the way, you could probably knock those over on the 13th.
yeah,
if you wanted
all
to.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah, do everything.
St. Paddy's Day.
Your birthday,
Super Bowl.
do it all at once.
Get them down to play.
Yeah,
I like
get
it.
Pat
Feb
Mahomes.
13th could be the day.
That's huge.
I was thinking of calling it Joey Tynes Day.
Right.
And everyone would get me a gift.
I like that. But don't you think there's something magical about the 14th? You know, everyone is there,
Everyone's doing it.
arm in arm with their loved one, no matter who that may be.
The thing I do like about going to the Valentine's dinner is it's fucking great for people watching.
Oh, yeah.
Because and then you try and guess like
how long
have these people been going out?
Yeah.
And also how long will they be going out?
Right, you like to test if it's Rocky Rapids situation.
Yeah, and I'll go up to them and be like, look, I've got under 6 months. Can you just let me know? I'm going to text you. Give me your D's and I'm going to follow up.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah, I was been thrown out of restaurants for doing that.
There you go.
It's also one of the best days of the year for the first date. You know, you have an
Is it?
excuse to ask someone out. You know, someone you've been talking to. You're like, oh, what are you doing on Valentine's Day? I've got no plans. This could be a thing. This could be a thing
I
we're doing.
think
would
that's
say
a
that's
horrible idea.
A lot
say
of
that's
my friends
incredibly
will see a
forward.
lady once and only once on Valentine's Day. They'll shoot their shot on
It's-
V-Day.
Not
It's
to be
the
rude,
day.
but it's desperate and tacky. If someone,
You're celebrating on the 13th, bro. You got no day.
no, if you're like talking to someone, you know, what do they say, the talking stage, or you're in a situationship, as the kids call it.
Yeah.
You just pretend that Valentine's Day isn't a thing.
Yeah, you can't pencil that as.
You don't have
the
your
day.
second date on Valentine's Day.
Damn, you guys.
The new age, the kids, man.
The
They're
kids are doing-
vaping. They don't care.
There was a while where on Valentine's Day, I would hang out with my dear friends, Ethan and Pat.
Oh.
It happened twice in a row. We played
Naming
Super
and
Smash
shaming
Bros.
the single lads.
And then we
What,
Super,
you Super
Smash,
Smash
Bros.
Junior boy, you got a bit of news for us about the old stomping ground?
That's it, boys. It's all happening down at Metros Frio as of
Ooh.
late. Did you guys know that they are doing some things down there?
They're doing things down there.
Whoa.
What?
That's right. I don't know if you've noticed, but
I was gonna smack the drums and call it.
the headline reads, boys, Metros Frio are auctioning off their old dirty carpet for charity.
Oh, that's actually not bad. The last two words made that a lot
They're
more.
all dirty. Carpet. Oh, for charity.
No, carpet still had me going. But yeah, no, they've done it, boys. They're doing it. They're
Good on them.
The whole thing.
out with the old, in with the new.
So they're donating it. They're auctioning it off. They're not donating the carpet for charity. Because if you're a charity, like,
I wouldn't want that.
there's better out there.
That's exactly right, boys. Metros Frio obviously doing renovations recently,
Oh,
so they've ripped up all the old carpet in the
No.
building, and then they thought, what can we do with this?
To be honest, I'm amazed to hear it was carpeted. I couldn't have told you what was
material
that.
Yeah. So they ripped up all the old carpet, and they're auctioning off 25 bits of the best looking retired carpet. I'll
And
show
what-
you
what
what,
What
it
is
looks.
it? Just black?
I'll show you what it looks like.
Nah, it'll be a bit like the movie cinema ones, I reckon. They got a weird pattern on it to hide all the.
Here's what it looks like. This is what they're selling.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best bits.
This was the most expensive sold piece of
It's got
carpet.
gum and shit on it.
Oh yeah. Guess how much it sold
Is
for?
that the undercarriage of it?
No, that's the top of it. Guess how much that sold for?
Oh, 400.
There's really that much gum on the...
That was the most expensive one.
How much would you pay for that? I wouldn't pay anything.
You'd have to pay me to...
Yeah, I don't want that. I just don't want it.
That was the most expensive one. It sold for 57.27 AUD. They sold 25 bits and they equated just over $400 for charity. How would you? Yeah, $57 for that.
Was it worth it?
Who would pay that?
What is it? What charity did it go to?
It went to
Carpet call. The experts in the trade.
it went to a non-for-profit called St. Patrick's Community Sports Centre, which helps the homeless service.
Oh, St. Patty's. Yeah, they do soup kitchens and stuff.
Yeah, which helps the homeless people who live in Fremantle.
There you go. Fantastic. Well, that's really nice of them to do. Congrats to anyone who bought a piece of shit carpet. Like, you could probably just cut out the middleman. You don't get the carpet because fuck who would want it. And you can just still donate to St. Patty's if you wanted to.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like, what are you going
I
to do
wonder
with
how
that
much
piece of
they were
carpet?
thinking
That's
of-
fucking filthy.
Yeah, they were advertising it as if, like, you know, have a piece of Metro's tapestry. You know, the history of Metros Frio, your old stomping ground. Take a memento.
What would you do if you had that? What would you do with it?
Put it in the bin.
Bin, yeah, bin or flames.
No, if you needed to keep it around the house.
outside.
Yeah.
I feel like I would frame it just to sort of keep it in its own little box.
Yeah, definitely behind glass.
I wonder, how much do you reckon they were expecting to get for them?
How big are the pieces? Like meterage?
Yeah, it's like square foot.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. Not much. Surely you couldn't. As your this is the best bits. How is this what did the worst bits look like?
Yeah, I know.
The fuck.
It's nuts, man. Like most of them sold for like 13. Like I think the cheapest one that sold was $12, and it looked in the exact same state as this. I don't know why this one was so expensive, but like
Maybe
Maybe that
is
was their
buying
gum.
that? It's so crazy, but apparently Metros have got big things coming.
So like I think Subiaco Oval from memory when they packed all that up, like you could go out and grab. I think they auctioned some of the chairs off.
Yeah, or I feel
That's
like,
not bad. Shit, they're in decent enough condition.
and I think it was a thing like if you were a member, you could get your chair.
Yeah.
Which is
That's
cool.
nice.
But that's filthy. That's just gross.
Yeah.
Like, where are you putting that? When I saw that initially, when you were saying it then, I thought, oh, that's not a bad idea. But then the more you start to think about it, the carpet's the last thing you want of anywhere.
Yeah, I feel like a tile is good.
Yeah.
Because you
hose
can
it off.
like, polish it.
Yeah.
feel
Or
like
like
carpet-
an old glass, maybe.
Anything
Like,
other than the
Yeah.
carpet. It's like,
Piece of the stage.
do you want the toilet bowl? Would you like that? What are you gonna do with that?
I think that would even be better than the. Why was there so much gum? Is that why it was sticky?
That's decades of gum. Like,
But when you're there,
you can't see.
you're not like, oh, I'm stepping on. It doesn't feel like gum.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's crazy, man.
And those gums, there were so many different colors of gum.
I wonder how many
was
years. When
chewing
was the last
these?
time they pulled the carpet up? Was that information readily available or not?
No.
Maybe
but
they don't want to disclose that info.
You know, it used to be. I'm pretty sure it used to be like an ice skating rink.
Yeah, right.
That's what mum and dad talk about when they used to go.
I don't think that's accurate.
It's been a nightclub for a while, but maybe like right before that.
Yeah, there's definitely like a club that used to be an ice
when you
skating
think about
rink.
the dance floor at Metros Fremantle, it does
Oh, true.
kind of look like a rink. It,
Yeah,
like, it
it's
is
circular enough
and then
that
it
it
has
could
like
be.
the little parts where you'd hold on to.
Yeah.
And when you go there, there are a lot of people on ice.
Hey boys, during the week I've taken a bit of a gamble.
Ooh.
A gamble.
On what?
A gamble responsibly.
This week it was like we were doing a nice little shop, a grocery shop of sorts. Needed some new toothpaste, and I saw one that popped up, and it was in fact purple toothpaste.
Purple toothpaste.
Advanced whitening purple toothpaste with color correcting technology.
Technology.
They've got tech in the paste. Tech paste.
Technology. Two things come to mind. Initially, I thought
Tooth things come to mind.
Initially, I thought it was going to be what flavor is? I'd say 95% of toothpaste.
Mint.
Okay. Wasn't mint. I don't know what flavor it
Ooh.
is, but it definitely doesn't taste like mint. It tastes a bit like if you lick a wall.
Wow.
And I know you hate mint toothpaste.
I'll be the judge.
But
on
how do you
whether
feel
or not
about
it's mint.
wall?
And I'll just read out the line
I would
for
prefer
you.
wall than mint.
Lick the
Because
wall now.
what current... yeah, go on, you pussy.
Rocking with lemon.
The big sorbet over here.
It's a classic citrusy natural fruit.
Fascinating stuff.
Yours is a fucking leaf, dude.
Yours is a fucking wall, dude.
Yours is fucking
So why
fiber
does it have
cement,
to be purple?
bro.
So it turns your teeth purple.
Well, apparently. And I just thought
Does purple plus yellow equal white?
well, this is the thing. That's what people seem to think. So, Smile Bright. Our color correcting technology helps to neutralize the yellow tones in your teeth for a brighter smile.
Because we obviously fix up the
Yeah, we changed
the
all our
video,
yellows
but
to white.
Jake's. It looks like it's the start of The Simpsons in Jake's mouth.
It's blatantly not true. But I just thought it would be cool to see what happens. I sort of wanted
I don't think it works after one crack.
No, you got to
Yeah.
use it for a while. I understand that.
For a
But
couple of
like,
years.
you know, in Friends, when Ross has the teeth that you can
Yeah, and
blow
it
in the
becomes-
dark, like, no, that'd be the next level. I just thought,
I don't remember.
where is the technology at?
Yeah, right.
It also has stain protection, a stain protection system to help prevent new stains, plus daily anti-cavity protection. Now, before we get into what I want to chat about, if you ever go to the shops,
What does it smell like?
there's so many different toothpastes around.
Mm.
If they had organized advanced whitening, you probably just need the one. You wouldn't need all these different variations of said advanced whitening, or if you just had the one that was the best for the bacteria or whatever they're fucking
Yeah.
advertising, you just need the one. But for every different variety, for every different thing they're trying to fix, there seems to be 6 different variations of a brand, or of the same brand with a different product.
Yeah.
Why do they do
Even like you can get Sensodyne, and what is that? Just better toothpaste. Like, why isn't it all good?
Yeah, why is it at all?
that? Yeah,
That's
why
the
aren't we
thing.
cutting out that? Why do I have
Why
the
do I need to
base
make a
level?
choice?
Yeah.
Exactly right. They should have toothpaste.
Soap, toothpaste. Let's just end on that.
Leave
We
it
have
at
lemon and mint. And we'll
Yeah,
all
the
live
two options are
happily
lemon,
ever
mint, or
after.
wall.
Now, what I want to show you, lads, and this is where the pod might get a little bit hectic. So, I'm going to show you what I want to discuss. I'm going to just move a few things out of the way here to give me a little bit of space.
Yeah, do it
Um,
on Joey's side.
Yeah, do it on Riley's.
And keep holding your mic.
But
so
what
we can hear you
I would
speak.
like to do before I start, Riley, is I'll pass it to Joe. Joe can have a quick sniff test. Just to prove, we could have got you a
Your mouth or
we could have got you a toothbrush, but we didn't think that far.
Why would you get
Smell that and just tell me what you think it smells like.
it smells like toothpaste.
You reckon?
like it's minty?
Nah.
It smells like toothpaste that I had when I was a kid.
Okay. It smells to me a bit like a
I'll
a
be able
bubble.
to tell if it's
a
mint because
bubble
it'll make
gummy.
me want to fucking.
Yeah, that
die.
was the toothpaste I had when I was a kid.
It's a bit
I had a
bubble-
bubblegum one.
bit bubble gummy. Don't like freak it. It's a bit bubble gummy. It's a bit bubble gummy.
It's definitely mint.
It's minty and bubblegummy.
Well, it's definitely mint.
Okay. Well,
100%.
well, as someone who likes mint toothpaste, it definitely doesn't taste very minty, right? Anyway, what we can all agree on.
That's like the burn that mint has.
The
Yeah.
Denka rub.
Yeah.
Denka effect.
Which should not ever be used as toothpaste.
The Yugi bear.
Can we agree that that's purple?
Yeah.
Hold that for me. Let's do the full. Let's do the full banger. Okay.
It's purple. It looks like in Cat in a Hat. The like. Oh.
Put that in the bin. I'll mark
Yeah.
that forever.
This is Jake's.
It's empty. There's nothing on that. That's just a clean toothbrush going into
That there's
a
nothing
jar
clean
of
about that
alcohol.
toothbrush. This is a toothbrush that Jake. When did you get that? When you were 6?
Honestly.
You know they sell them.
Okay,
It's
we're
not a
ready.
one and done.
Are we ready?
They've changed the technology.
Yeah.
The reason they're yellow isn't because of the paste you use.
I
Do you use
Okay, go on.
analog or are you digital at home? What are they called? Electric.
I have an electric toothbrush at home. We're not at my
Okay,
house.
just
at the
swap it
moment.
when you come out.
Okay,
Oh, fuck.
you're just gonna put tiny amount.
So
Tiny.
Jack's brushing his teeth on the show.
Yeah,
That's what's happening here. Jack's going from yellow to white. And then he's going to brush his teeth.
Just. Are you okay? I
Joey,
don't
you
need
go-
much.
What the fuck?
Have you been in the gym
He
recently?
needs a bit though.
What's happening?
Joey's
Okay.
trying to squeeze it on
So
his brush.
you
and
can
it's
see
there.
that is purple, right?
Yep, and I want to throw up.
Cool. And that's purple.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you think you feel sick now, wait. So I'm gonna brush for a bit.
I think I know what color it goes. Are
gonna
we doing
say purple.
hypotheses or are we just?
What color do you think it's gonna be?
Purple.
So did I.
It'll go black.
Oh, rare. Okay.
Is this like the stuff that...
No, it'll probably go white or black. Can you put?
If it goes white, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Yeah, it's white. It's like a purpley white, as expected, as the package. What's happening? He's brushing
He's
his
brushing
teeth.
his teeth.
You guys obviously can't hear this.
Guys,
because-
we really do appreciate the fact that you listen.
so what's happening here is Jake's brushing his teeth on the show.
Yeah, with a giant
and
bucket.
He's put his mic as
What
far
colour
away
is
as he
that?
can to the.
Blue. That is kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
why is it blue? Like maybe because your teeth are that yellow. They're discoloring it. See that bucket? Oh, I see one. Ooh, this is podcasting 101.
This is great stuff. Let's get a big smile with the toothbrush.
So the toothpaste hypothesis was that it was going to go black or white. It in fact went blue. And
So what I don't understand is how they get it to go from purple to blue.
Yeah, it's definitely a mystery.
Boy, you're in the world of auctions. It's just all about auctions. It's all about auctions. tonight.
auctions and hacks is what I'm about these days.
There we
boys.
go.
That's all I care about.
And
And do
lemon,
you know where you
and
find?
lemon
Do
toothpaste.
you know where you find a lot of auctions? eBay.
The
eBay.
electronic bay.
Shout out! Oh, is that what it stands for, dude?
I assume so.
Electronic Bay.
Oh, did you hear there was a bit of news about EB Games?
What happened?
There was an American guy who posted a video on TikTok looking at like shops that are in Australia that used to be in America.
Yeah.
And he walked past the EB Games and he goes, wow, electronic boutique, as if they've got that here. That's what EB Games stands for.
There you go.
Electronic boutique. It really makes a nerdy store sound so elegant.
Fancy,
doesn't it?
yeah.
That's dope.
I wonder if electronic boutique, that version, I wonder if they had as many sales.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Wait, electronic boutique games. That's what it stands for.
That's what this guy said.
Huge if true.
We're giving him a lot of like, whatever he thinks, giving it a lot of power.
There were comments.
Oh, I'm
And
sure
the
there were.
people were
I'm
loving
sure
it.
there were. I'm sure there were heaps. I never heard of any tech company or anything to do with electrics be called a boutique. Boutique is usually reserved for you go and get your nails done or your hair done or
Yeah. Which is probably why they shortened it to EB Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that EB Games, no one ever...
Apparently,
I thought that was it.
Yeah, I didn't think about anything else.
Apparently, GameStop, the classic Americans, bought out EB Games for $1.4 billion. So EB Games is just a subsidiary of the GameStop.
Subsidiary.
Subsidiary. Anyway, I was on eBay the other day, boys. You know, shopping for some nice, just like cheaper Ralph Lauren shirts.
Yeah, okay.
Why would you go to the store to buy an expensive Ralph Lauren shirt when you can go on eBay? It's in pretty good condition for quarter of the price.
Now,
Of
when I
course.
think of Riley, I think all he needs is more shirts.
More shirts,
More
yeah.
clothing. I have a spare room at this house.
You have a spare room.
Well, I used to. The plan was that I had a spare room. It's now just like a wardrobe for Riley. The whole room is just decorated with different shirts and pants and hats.
It's a boutique of sorts.
It's a walk-in of sorts.
It's like a Salvos. It's like every product in there you've bought from like a Salvos store.
And the floor is Metros carpet.
smells like
I
it.
spent $430
On the interior
That's
design.
exactly right.
So you're looking at your Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, I was looking at Ralph Lauren shirts on EB Games, and I was just
Like you didn't mean to do that.
I was looking at Ralph Lauren shirts on
eBay.
yeah. And I was just finding like a couple that I like or whatever, and then I was just like making spare tabs and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I like that one. Like add to cart. Looked at the
Add
other
to
one.
cart.
Add to cart. Looked at the other one. Add to cart.
Not bid.
And I was like, no, they weren't auction. These were
Buy it now.
Okay.
These were buy now ones, and I was just like, add to cart. Yeah, I like that one. Add to cart. Yeah, I like that one. Add to cart. So then I left in my cart, and then I opened the cart up, and I wasn't thrilled with the ones I picked.
Yeah.
So I was like,
which moron picked these?
so I was like, oh, I won't buy them.
Yeah.
I was like, don't worry about it. So I just shut the tab, Command W on my laptop. Don't worry
Threw the
about
laptop in the bin.
Don't worry about it.
And then the next day I went to work, came home. Next day I went to work, came home, and I was like,
That's the rest of the story is just about Riley going to work.
and I was like, I just couldn't get these shirts out of my mind. you know?
Oh.
There was like one where I was like, that one was kind of chill. I might buy that one actually. And then I went back into eBay, and I was like, oh, I'll open back up the cart. And then I clicked on the one I liked, and it said, let's find out what it said.
Let's.
We paused this production for an advert.
Have you used purple toothpaste before?
Oh, it's not on this one.
This is happening.
Usually it'll come up and say like,
Ooh,
there's
it's almost there.
do you want me to
Just opening up eBay at the moment, gentlemen.
Okay.
do you want me to use like, because I use
So I'm just gonna go brush my teeth for a second.
I have used eBay in the past.
Wait, no. Let me don't spoil the story.
Oh,
When I was a kid, the thing I really wanted on eBay was a Gumby toy. You know, when you're a kid, you think like, when I have a job and stuff,
I'll buy a Gumby.
I can get that.
Yeah, right.
I have had a job for years.
And you never got the
Still,
Anyway.
still it eludes me.
Anyway, so then I opened back up the cart and I was like, clicked on it, and then I noticed that all of them had seller offer on it. And it was like up to 25% off on all of them. And it was just like something in the algorithm that eBay does that if it sits in your cart for a little bit, it gives you a discounted price so that you buy it.
That's correct.
I was like, shit. Why have I not known about this? The amount of times I've gone on eBay and clicked buy it now.
Like a gimp.
I should have just been putting it into my cart, leaving it for 48 hours, and then seeing what deals I get.
And when something's in your cart, could someone else buy
Yeah,
it?
100%. Yeah.
yeah. So it's just like sitting there.
Yeah, they just
Just
snatch it. They
checking.
snatch it. It's not quite like the shops. They
Just
can
checking.
snatch
But,
it.
Yeah.
but what I'm looking at here is a pit-stained Ralph Lauren shirt. So
Oh,
no one's
yeah.
gonna buy it. Anyway, but then I looked at it and I was like, shit, they're all on sale now. Sale price sold. Click, click, click.
And they were sold because they were in your cart, or because it had been a week and they were still
No,
for
that was because
sale?
they were in my cart. It said like seller offer to you.
Yeah.
just to you.
Yeah, because I showed interest in the item.
So like you can. I've sold items on eBay. I've sold items. I'm currently selling items on Depop. Have you used Depop?
Oh, you're deep up, bro.
And apparently, well, I've got some.
How's that going?
slowly.
That's why I don't sell mine.
But
I
essentially,
always think about doing that. I'm like, who would want this?
yeah, I don't.
Who would want my thong?
But
One man's trash is another man's thong.
but essentially, what you can
One
do,
man's trash is another man's pleasure.
like on eBay, for example, if someone's watching an item, you can provide them after 48 hours with a discount, and it just hits their inbox. Like I get emails about them all the time. You don't even have to put them in your cart. Sometimes you just have to be watching the item. I've got items on eBay that I've been watching for like 2 years. And
You're waiting for it.
Yeah, and the seller's like,
Two can play this game, prick.
Yeah. I want for you to die. I have them in the will.
So what's the max you can get off? So if I left it in my cart
What-
for like 3 weeks, would I get 50% off? Like, should I have waited? Should I have played hardball with this prick?
the seller is sitting there going, this idiot fell for my trap.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes like I've been watching things for so long. Let's say like a jumper starts at $50, right? And then after 13 days, the jumper expires. I've been watching it and it's expired.
Yeah.
And then I'll get a notification saying, all right, they've put it up again and now it's $40.
Oh.
And so they've gone, well, no one wanted it for 50, so I'll put it up for 40. And then they put their little seller discount on it if you've shown interest.
Yeah.
So you can quickly get same jumper for $32.
So is it a manual thing that the seller would click, like offer him 15% off?
Traditionally. And like, especially with Depop, like you can send, like people like your items.
Yeah, I was fucking obsessed with Depop.
There's people who like your items. So like you might be in the market. I'm selling Ralph Lauren shirts.
Oh, they're not coming to the leftover secondhand store of Riley.
Well, they usually do, don't they?
Come on, man.
But they don't get sold. They just get hidden in the wardrobe. But essentially, then I can set whatever price I want. So if, let's say 5 people have liked them, I can just show everyone that's liked them that I'm happy to give them 25% off. And then I just hit a button and then they all get an email or a text message saying, hey, that shirt that you're interested in is now a little bit cheaper if you're interested.
Well, there you bloody go.
But that it doesn't.
So, we've stumbled across a trick to get discounts on eBay.
You can do it on anything though. Like Cotton On have done it. JD Sports do it all the time. I've bought hats where like you put them all in your cart and then you're like, oh fuck, I'll do it in a bit, and then you forget. 2 days later, they go, oh, reminder, you can get those shirts still, and because you're so indecisive, we'll give you 20% off, and you're like, oh fuck, yeah, I just forgot to do it.
Wow.
So never buy the item if you're looking online for clothing. Look, cart it, discard it, and then they'll hit you up with a follow up.
Wow. So there you go. So never buy something online. Just put it in your cart, and then you'll get a discount.
Traditionally, yeah, I reckon it happens about 80% of the time. Yeah.
Wow. This is massive for the industry, boys.
There you go.
Great tips, guys.
Cosy living. Look out. Alrighty, boys. That brings us to our everyday hero. It's our favourite fucking weekly segment, boys.
Have you ever sworn at that?
It's about damn
Become
time.
a potty
you did.
mouth.
A potty
A
mouth.
potty mouth. Yeah. All right, boys. It's time for our favourite weekly segment. It's our only a weekly segment. It's time for our everyday hero.
That's right, Joey boy, take it away. Sure thing, I will. So I was at Fenway.
What do you call me?
Fenway Park.
No, not Fenway Park. Fenway.
Where is Fenway Park?
Fentanyl.
It's a bar. It's a pub. It's a tavern.
Oh, so you were drunk off your fucking
I was
mind.
absolutely
God.
blind.
So this is all alleged. We can't be sure any of this
Then you
happened.
hopped in the Baleno and drive home.
Yeah. Yeah.
Classic Joe.
I parked through the front door of the Fenway. So Fenway is a Subiaco pub that I went through once before.
Subi.
The Sub.
You're a Subi
It's
head.
next to Regal Theatre.
Oh,
yes.
Regal.
And it's next to our local joint, Bark.
Oh, Bark Subi. Yeah.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
we debuted in stand-up comedy.
You guys drink there for free from now on.
Yeah.
Up in lights.
Like heroes.
Up in the lights, baby.
So I'm at Fenway and I take a seat. We went there once. We went there before we went to see the Perth Comedy Gala.
Oh, the burger place.
The burger place.
Oh,
yeah.
that's actually fair.
joint.
It was actually a really nice
The
spot.
burger place where we got palmies.
Fenway.
Oh, maybe it was a palmy.
There was a palmy deal.
there was a palmy place. They
They
had
got-
like 8 different versions of palmies.
This isn't like an ad or anything, but they got good deals.
They
Yeah?
do.
Wednesday night, palmy is cheap. And it says chicken palmy on the poster. But the vegetarian one was cheap too.
They have a-
Thanks, guys.
What's
I hate it
in
when... Huh?
Some vegetarian's arm.
What's in the veggie?
It's like eggplant or some shit. Or maybe, no, this one was like a schnitzel or something. I don't know. It was like a year ago.
Chicken.
But I went there again this time, and the burger deal, $17.90 for a burger and chips. Usually $24 for the veggie burger. Come on, guys. How are you even making money?
It's a good spot. We should go when we go to Regal next. We'll go.
It is good.
The Fenway.
This isn't a paid anything, really.
They got a nice sort of sports. Like it's just a really low. It
It's
reminds
cool.
me we're back in Boston. Maybe now that I've seen that the Fenway Park is in Boston, part of it because it's green.
There's a lot of baseball crap on the wall or something.
Yeah. I think I don't think that's a mistake. I think they're like trying to be Fenway
Could have
Park.
been a Babe Ruth.
What?
Babe Ruth could have been there.
Babe in the city, lost in the city.
Yeah, you know Babe Ruth.
Yep.
He's
The
like the
baseball.
most famous baseball.
Yeah, but I don't follow the sport that well.
And I get that me and Kira went before we went to our theatre show, and we're sitting there in the booth, and I see off to the right of me, there's an old man drinking a Guinness.
Oh.
I think it was a Guinness. It is for the story.
Our nature's
He was
drink.
sitting there drinking a Guinness, just like an old guy at the pub, and you think,
Hell yeah.
he's got a life to tell.
Have you
Yeah,
either of you
yeah.
had a Guinness in your time?
I've sipped them.
I've definitely tried it.
You've never finished a Guinness?
No.
Probably
God,
not.
no.
I don't
I-
think
I
I've ever
think-
even tried.
So I obviously don't drink alcohol anymore,
Weird.
but
like legally, you're not allowed to.
yeah. Because of the DUI.
Yeah.
yeah, because I just want to drive a truck. But I think if my next drink will be a Guinness in Ireland,
Oh.
Whoa.
because
Oh.
apparently people always go on about. Actually, maybe I'd have to have a Guinness somewhere not in Ireland,
To
and
compare.
then have one in Ireland and go, not bad.
That's true.
They're better in
But
Ireland.
apparently they're just better.
In Ireland.
Well, it's like the freshest place you can get them.
Yeah, because they don't travel well. Anyway, this guy was drinking his Australian Guinness,
King.
and he was sitting there, and sometimes you see an old person, and you think like,
Poor guy.
you're not
don't have
sure
long.
if you should feel sad. From like, oh, it's good that he's out there, he's enjoying life,
Yeah.
enjoying Guinness. And then I was just sitting there, I didn't think too much of him. And then the barmaid, the waitress,
Are we allowed to, I don't know if you're allowed to
Barmaid,
say
the
that
wench.
in 2025. I don't know if you're allowed to say barmaid.
The lady behind the bar.
she walks up to him and says, "Hey mate,
Yeah.
we don't like your kind here."
Is that what she said?
Get out, you Irish.
After what happened, no, she goes up to him and goes, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know, like, I don't know if she said their names, but she said like, oh, the guys you usually come in with, they're sitting outside."
Oh.
She goes, I've never seen them sit out there before, but yeah, they've got a table outside. And then,
And how long had he been there? You don't know.
oh, he was there before I got there.
Yeah, right.
And then he was sitting there, and he like looks across the window, and you can see through the glass. There's a table of
His buddies.
like on the other side. There's a table of older men sitting out there.
It's sounding like a film now, isn't it? It's getting very
And he
romantic.
was like, "Oh, okay, like, thanks for letting me know." And then he sat there for a little bit longer while he was drinking his Guinness. And then, eventually he just got up and he like went down the stairs and walked outside.
flicked him the bird and went
Set
home.
up, you boys.
Yeah, and he opened up the door, and then all the guys at the table were like, "Oh, yeah, he's here!" Like I
didn't
don't know, they
know.
must have just decided to sit outside. They must always sit at some inside
How
table.
old was this guy? Like old enough to not get a phone call or a text to
Like-
say we're going to the pub.
70s, 80s.
So like they would just
Okay.
meet at the pub.
yeah, they would just meet there,
Their pub.
and they
friends.
must have been like, "Oh, it's a nice day. Let's sit outside."
Yeah.
And they probably assumed that the other guy would have got there, been like, "Where is everyone?" and looked around. But he probably got there and thought,
No one's
"Oh, I'm
here.
the first one here."
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Yeah. So there was a little bit. I thought, I really liked
Was
because
part of you thinking that they had excluded him?
Yeah,
They were like,
that's my immediate thought.
no, I don't think so.
They were like, "Oh, fuck, Jono's inside. We'll sit out here."
yeah.
I think at first maybe that's what he thought. Like he was like, "What the hell? Like why didn't they tell me?" I think that's why he took a little while to go over there.
Yeah.
But it was just nice because like the lady obviously like those guys probably come in
Yeah.
all the time, and she like noticed, oh, he's sitting by himself, and everyone else is over there. Like it's one of those things where you might, if you were like
Didn't they come up to the bar?
To buy the drinks.
Yeah. Or was she doing table service?
Because what I'm
she
trying
was
to
doing table service.
It was
Oh.
obviously skimpy.
So he,
yeah. And the guys are all dressed that way as well.
yeah.
but that's a great question. I'm trying to work out. So if he was, they've obviously, maybe they've arrived first, gotten their food and drinks or whatever, and then they're sitting outside.
And he's
Then he had to have walked in after that, but
On a-
still before Joe arrived. and then he was sat at the bar drinking his drink, and then the chick come over. That's my
Yeah, that
timeline.
So he
of
wasn't sitting at the
events.
bar. He was sitting at a table.
Oh,
So is there 2 doors to this place, or is there
There's
one?
lot
there's a
of
few.
doors.
There's a few.
Oh,
It's a
okay. So
fucking
he's entered through
nice
the back
place.
door and probably been overwhelmed by how big the place is and thought,
I think he
I'll
goes.
sit
Well,
where
you
we
must have been there.
yeah,
It's
but like,
weird if it was just a
you know,
random
but, like,
old
if
guy.
I walk into like,
Hey, oldie, there's more outside.
if I message my mates and say like, where are you boys? And they say the Fed, I wouldn't like walk in and like look at every table. I'd like walk in all chill and nonchalant, like I know where I'm going. Because maybe that's what this guy
and then
did.
proceed to look at every table.
Like he probably just like walked up to the bar, ordered his drink, and then like turned around and looked around and couldn't see anyone. I reckon he was nonchalant about it.
Yeah, it is awkward
And then
when
he
you're
was
like
like,
meeting
I'll sit
someone.
over here, bro.
It's awkward when you're meeting someone.
He's American.
That's
That's
Canadian.
exactly.
Gee.
Wait, were you there? That's what he's saying. It is awkward when you're meeting someone, especially if it's a place that has like multiple levels.
Yeah, it's
Like I've been to, that place in the city, Stories. It has like a lot of fucking floors, and the amount of times someone has messaged me and said, "We're at the top floor." No, they weren't.
Oh, they're lying.
They were
to you.
confused.
There's a place called
Were they
Top
confused,
Floor,
or were
huh?
they telling you we're on the top floor? And once you get up there,
Jump.
all right. Well, this week's everyday hero is going to the bar
Mate.
employee,
Yep.
the lady in charge of pouring the Guinnesses.
What would you call
Yeah,
that person?
The Fenway Friend Finder.
Wow,
Nice.
Joey. This week's everyday hero is going to the Fenway Friend Finder
Let's
for
go.
looking after an elderly gent and directing him to his other elderly compadres.
That's it.
Alrighty, boys, that brings us to the end of another episode of the podcast. But wait!
What?
There's more.
That's right.
Oh.
I had a great idea. And I was praised. Praise you like I could.
Fuck.
You got it wrong.
I'm not sure.
Is it should or could or would?
Praise you like I should.
Would.
Should.
Should or
You
would
said
or coulda?
could.
I said should.
It's should. It's definitely should.
Should.
You said should, he said could.
Fat Boy Slim. How does that work?
Very excitingly indeed, Junior Boy is off for his first international trip in a couple of weeks.
Going overseas, boys. That's right. It's a work trip.
Yeah, he's going to America.
Yeah.
He's going to Fenway.
That's it.
He's
yeah.
going to run for president.
That's it, baby.
Where are you off to? Explain to our good friends and family. And
I'm off to a
listeners.
third world country to help
fight the good fight.
fuel the economy
Oh, good.
Yes.
by
Someone's got to do it.
inflating the tourism rates.
He is going to be impacting GDP.
That's exactly
That's our
it.
man.
I'm
Bravo.
going there to increase the what would they be called? The Indonesian
Indonesian?
dollar, which is a rupee.
Rupiah.
Actually,
Yeah.
Is it?
Wow, bagus. Selamat pagi.
is that skimpy and
Yeah.
No, that's good morning.
is that split the G? In?
I don't know how to say listener. I know menonton is watch.
Nice.
Carry on.
Pengapus.
Pengapus.
What's pengapus?
Razor.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right.
What's the F word?
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm going there to fight the good fight.
He's going to
That's
Bali as well.
We're going to a
yeah.
third world
He's going
country
to Bali.
to fuel the economy, dude. That's our one and only mission there. We're going there to
He's giving out
increase
federal
tourism
aid.
rates, increase beers drank,
Yeah, good.
water not consumed, the amount of turds and vomits. You're going to increase by tenfold.
You're a touch nervous about all that. I did hear that you've gone and got some shots this week.
Yeah, I've
Which you're meant to do when you go to other countries. Like the government gives you a list of things you should
Of course,
get.
Joey's got every shot in the.
He's not being a dare I say gimp about it. He's being insane. Hep A and typhoid. We don't want them.
we don't want them.
Well, you gone and got your shots, which is very good of you. You got
How were they? What they
hassled
taste
by
like?
your friends as a result. I'm hearing.
Yeah, they weren't very happy about me getting shots. I was called the P word multiple times
Oh.
and laughed at, snickered
I hope
upon.
they
The
get
Pengapus.
typhoid.
You got called Pengapus from your mates.
Yeah, so they're all going to get typhoid cancer. I think that's what you get, right?
They're gonna get Hep A when they get their tattoos.
Yeah,
Are they
yeah.
getting tattoos?
And when they have unprotected
Tattoos.
Unprotected tabs.
yeah, when they get their unprotected tattoos, they're all going to get HIV/AIDS.
What a dampener.
And then we're all going to drink water and die. That's what it seems to be like over there.
So are you looking forward to it?
It's more. It does sound a little bit like you're going to war. Like you're a little bit. You're like keen to come back more than you are to go.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one.
Nah, you'll have a great
I've
time.
never been. The only places I've been is like the CBD of Melbourne and Sydney, which is like two of the richest places in the world. Now I'm off to.
They don't feel it when you're
Now
there.
I'm off to
though, do
fuel the economy.
they? Someone's got to do it.
Someone's gonna fucking fuel it, bro.
But we would like you guys to send in over the next week because Riley leaves in about 2 weeks' time.
Yep.
Next week, send in all of your best ideas
Full
and
send.
suggestions for things that he should do, things he should watch out for. Basically, any tips and tricks to return home from the Balinese joint.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it, dude. I need a way out.
I need an escape route.
Guys, yeah. Give me the hot tips for everyone who's been to Bali before. That's what we're going to be talking about next week.
Exactly right. That's what we want to hear. Very exciting indeed. So get in contact whenever you get the opportunity. Also, the Audis are going off.
All right, get it.
Yeah,
out.
well, you can't. That's funding Riley's trip.
Yeah.
Link in bio.
15% off. And I'll go and fuel the economy.
Someone's got to do it. Until we do this time next week, stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to...
Go give your mum a hug.
It's sharp and out, but not forever.